Hello everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and today I am running the Heroic +2 Loremaster, and I'm going to be speaking to K-Bar.
It is very good to see you again, my friend.
He's been with us for a while now, since Gondor renewed, and he's still doing his stuff. We're going to go and pick some berries, and they're just down here somewhere. Yep, there's only 6 of them. They're pretty easy to find. Oops, what if it actually ran? So there's going to be a fair amount of fighting in this one, I expect. Because we have to go under city. I don't know whether there's any more this way. Ooh, frame rate's a bit low. So Cabo's got some tasks that he's been assigned to do. They don't really trust him because he's from Gondor, so he's just doing basic stuff. But we will go around for a bit. There's still a few more things to do in the city before we head out. Okay, I've got some extra stuff to consumables to go. That's probably going to stop that, but that's okay. Okay, let's go back to K-Bar. I'm actually running a little bit slower now because of the extra.
Thank you.
Yep, pigments. Yep.
For which I was made responsible.
Go and find the master. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of fun. Pretty sure I go down here. I'm pretty sure it's the top one. So let's have that coffee now and go for a bit of a ride. So still using the Eagle. I'll be using that from now on, I would have thought. I'm a little bit under leveled, so it's going to be important to just try and keep the AoE control going. Now, where am I? Over there somewhere. Hey, discovered the pot and quill. Okay. Let's go down here. Now there's a whole undercity which is before, which came out a little while ago as part of the Legacy of Morgoth. But okay, first of all I'll grab the stable, which I don't have. Okay, now let's see if I can see the. There he is. I missed him the first time.
Yes.
Yeah, no longer in danger. Yep. Misplaced book. So this book just happens to be all the way down this passage. So I'm going to be doing a fair amount of fighting all the way down here. Not much I can do about it. I'll actually grab the ore if there's any ore around. But I can see that I'm going to be doing some fighting. Level 150 creatures, of course. Gonna get that. Move on to the next one. So I'm going to be doing a fair number of these. You can see that the pet is doing well. I'll actually bring up the legendary items at some point as well when I've been doing it, when I finish doing a bit of fighting. There's 2, I'll probably avoid those if possible. Yep, good. The all-seeing warrior, I've got no choice. I'm going to have to go in, get the pet to do the first attack, and then just anchor it with the pet attacks. And that should do. That's still going at 5 sigils because I've got the extra points in. So that's good. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, and probably need to take that one. Although it's moving out of the way, of course. Get that pet going. The eagle has AoE attacks. It's so nice. You can take on multiple opponents as long as you can heal it up. Keep going. I'm going to have to take that bowman out. But we're part of the way down now. Yep, halfway down. So the book has been misplaced. The K-Bus Master is not going to come down and is not going to go back until that gets dealt with. Where is this? Yeah, there's the ore. Go for it. Whoa, bit of lag. Head in there. Keep that going. We're both still at 5. Yep, good. Okay, I managed to catch it. That sigil duration increase is so important. Can do more damage at this point, but that'll do. I keep going down. There's another one that needs to be taken out. Okay, Eagle, I'm going to start doing things first. It's going to come to me, but you should take aggro. Yep, good. Okay, I can definitely do that. Get a bit of damage over time going. Okay, and call that pet back. Good. I'm glad it didn't get rid of that. Now I've got to keep these up, so I'm going to. Yeah, good. It's got aggro. So the pet is it's so nice. Okay, there's a good. Let's keep going on both of them. Go for a bit of a stun because I want to. Get that eagle going well. Let's do a bit of healing on the eagle. Yeah, so two creatures. That stealth one was pretty easy to see, but able to take care of it. Now the book should be just over here. Oops, I'm getting attacked. And there's another stealth creature kicking around. I'm going to have to worry about. Come on. Don't. Get that sacrifice going. I didn't do that quite well enough. But here's that book. Now I'm probably going to need to draw that to me. And of course there would be another one. This is taking on 3. Get that murder of crows. Oh, I've got the Eye of Sauron. Okay, that's good. Although Sauron's no longer here. The Eye of Sauron keeps turning up, and we've got that. So, yeah, able to take out 3 creatures, level 150 creatures. I'm still only 148, but all good. All the way back down there, so I think I can ride. It's probably the best way of doing it. I'm not going to need that sigil. And the faster I get back, the less things respawn in my way. I think that's going to chase me. Yes, it is. See if I can avoid. Yep, managed to avoid those. I think I'm stuck here. So let's go in. Get that up immediately. I should do. Because I'm going to be doing a fair amount of fighting, so that bumps everything up to 5, which is good. In the way. It's unfortunate, but I should be able to. Oh, an Eye of Sauron. Get the food to get that out of the way. And I think the Temple Bat should do. In fact, that might be. I might be lucky. That might be the only one I have to take. Eye of Sauron again. No, I'm going to get attacked by that. Okay. Got the sacrifice, pet sacrifice on. Yeah, fair amount of fighting in this one, just to go and pick up a book, but that's the way it goes. That's the epic. Get that in. Push in a whole lot of other stuff just because. Extra damage. Get a Waterlore going. I won't be able to get past all of these either. Oh, it's a big one. Murder of crows, I think. Let's get a bit of DPS going through. Good, gone. And that should get us almost back. Whoops, come on, get the pet in there. Don't get me at this point. Sacrifice is definitely necessary. Okay, and we're back on top. Good. And let's hand this book back in. And that should be sufficient to progress. Yeah, they keep stealing it. Talk to Kabar on the terrace. Okay, let's go back and talk to Kabar and get out of here. And I think that's a fair amount. That's at least the K-bar part of this done. Although he might send me round a few other places. Should be just up here. There they are.
My teacher,
Yep.
Charlene, has suggested that I begin the lesson, so...
Okay, so yes, we have a bit of dialogue to go now, so... Not near Harad, yes, that's a Gondorian name. Harad is an Elvish word that just means south. So, to the folk who live here, it's Shangana, the fair land.
Tales from long ago speak of a green infertile land threaded with mighty rivers.
And we actually get to hear more about that later on. K-bar?
I understand the actions of Gondor in the south may appear unjustified to the Haradrim, but...
Yes, how did the folk of Shangana come to stand with Sauron? Yes, okay, interesting question. And it's basically...
He was known as He Who Sees All, or Barhush.
Yep, he dominates smaller kingdoms, yep, and those supposed were slain, and yep, the numerous, yep. Believe that their strength may serve to drive back the ancestral enemies, which are, yep. So, go and get water. I think I will go and get some water for him, which is just down here, and he'll say, oh, yes, look, water, very symbolic. Let me just show you what this means. Ah, dear.
Thank you for this water. It will prove most helpful with
Yes,
my
takes a
demonstration.
brief sip, east and south of Umbar, beyond the marshes. Yep. The great southern empire of Ordunk. Wait a couple of seconds. He upturns the jar.
The most valuable of all the resources to be
Water,
found is
need
not
water.
on Earth.
Drought. Yep. Your river ran dry. That's a song. Drying, yep, remove the last barrier. Yep, and the Great Southern Empire and the Ordankai marched north and took them over. And that battle is still trying to get themselves free of
The
that.
Empire of Ordok truly have such an effect.
And then he thinks, well, there was dusk. A terrible day in weeks that followed, yet in Minas Tirith, when there was darkness. Yep. So maybe he dried the land.
The song of waves and wind. No.
Yeah, travel there.
I'm familiar with such
Yep,
a tale
yep.
or legend as that.
And yeah, we're going to go with some extras.
Thank you for providing this helpful instruction to us, Charlene.
And that's the next bit of exposition done. And now I'm 149.
This journey, but a greater
Okay.
portion knows I cannot.
Okay, K-Bar, you're not going to come with us, but we will go back and talk to the people that were arranging. That's the fastest way to get down. The people that were arranging the party to head out. And I think I'll just do some of this. I'll get to the explanation. I'll get to them, and they're going to start explaining that they can't quite do everything that they said they were going to do. So Hamât, I think, is where I'm going to stop, and then I will talk to the others in the next video. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching, and I will actually take these off my list because they're not actually relevant now. But thank you, everyone, for watching. I will catch you next time. Bye, all.